I thought that I was in good standing. I thought that I could firmly place my foot on the earth and say, Supreme Warrior for the Sega CD32X is the worst game that I have ever played. And yes, it's terrible. And so are the others. Until today, when Pro Quarterback for the Sega Genesis took that very spot. Pro Quarterback was made by Trade West, same company that made nothing really of any particular interest. Just about anything that you wouldn't want in a football game is featured in Pro Quarterback, unlike any of the actual people in the NFL because there are no real players featured at all. None of the teams are licensed either. There's just a location and the team colors, no names or logos, and I'm sure the Giants have some qualms about being called New York 2. So it's sorta like the original Tecmo Bowl for the NES. But even that had real players, and at the very least, they had more than just white guys. Yeah, there's only one player model. Also with the player models, look at the way these guys run. It's always a constant sort of sprint, always full speed ahead for these guys, even before the play. The animation's awful as well. What's that, like 2 frames per step? That's absurd. It looks so choppy, almost unsettling in a way. And even then, there's a clear border around every player. It looks hideous. Then when you score, there's actually some pretty decent animation in the celebration. I guess I could excuse the terrible animation if the gameplay was still pretty fluid, but that's absolutely not the case. Passing just flat out does not work. I wish I could describe how bad it is, but I consistently can't make anything happen, so I don't know how to complain about it. I mean, if your car won't start, you're not gonna complain about the handling. Running isn't that much better, but it's not quite as impossible. I mean, just watch a few plays. This is one of the very few games where I would absolutely advise to judge the way it looks and moves. There are no redeeming qualities to this. Absolutely everything is terrible. Right down to the graphics, right down to the music. Right down to the field. I mean, that's blue. I have one recommendation for anyone looking to buy this game, and that's don't.
Finger relay. Here we go. We got Miss Kansas.